Yeah, you turn him. Yo, Rolly, get that nigga Rolly.
Ryan can't say that because the thing is he's never been champion. He was trying to belittle the fact of a world champion. Everyone on here, except for with the exception of Barboza and Ryan, have been world champions. So why are you going to discredit somebody who's achieved?
You as heated and electric as their rivalry has been over the years, the new chapter in the tale of Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero is shaping up to be their most explosive yet, because it's no longer just about sparring social media jabs or words thrown in passing. Now it's about legacy redemption and straight-up bad blood that refuses to die no matter how many handshakes and DMs try to bury it. Romero didn't get this fight by accident. He saw the chaos after Isaac Pitbull Cruz dropped out and took advantage the way only a street-smart fighter from the rawest parts of Las Vegas could. No corporate chessboard, no promotion-fueled smoke and mirrors, just a damn phone call. I just made a phone call, Romero said. I wouldn't even say I talked my way into it. Just like that, May 2nd was locked in. Romero versus Garcia in Times Square, under the brightest lights on the loudest stage in boxing, and behind the announcement years of a rivalry that's gotten more bitter with every round of sparring, every misinterpreted quote, every avoided matchup.
You know you got Ryan. Can you give me a round? Can you give me a round? Can you give me an expectation? Can you give me something different? Everybody said it's gonna be a banger, crazy power, heavy hitting.
I'm gonna just tell you guys like this. This fight with me and Ryan Garcia is sponsored by Bang Bros.
Oh,
This was never just about two prospects climbing the ranks. It started with something simpler yet more personal: ego and envy. Back in 2018, while Garcia was dazzling crowds with fast hands and a polished image on Golden Boy undercards, Romero was slugging it out on club cards and gritty Las Vegas venues like Samstown, trying to make a name for himself. In those early years, they sparred hard, the kind of sparring that leaves bruises on more than just the body. It dents pride, and according to Romero, he dominated. Yeah, I did beat the stuff out of him both days, he said of those sessions, but it don't matter, it's just sparring. That may be the diplomatic line, but the subtext is clear. He remembers, so does Garcia, and that memory has festered for years like an unhealed wound. Music. Let's not pretend there wasn't mutual respect at one point. When Garcia took a step back from the sport in 2021 due to mental health struggles, Romero reached out, not with a jab or a disc, but with empathy. He deemed Garcia some things are bigger than boxing. They talked, they squashed whatever beef was there, at least on the surface, but you don't spend years chasing the same spotlight, getting dragged into the same headlines, and being compared by fans without that resentment creeping back in.
You know, what can fans expect when they see you face off against Ryan Garcia? Some people say it's your right hand versus left hook.
Y'all gonna have to just tune in and see. No hands, no nothing. Y'all just tune in and see.
Okay. Now, you good at selling the fight. Why you been so quiet and more reserved on this one? Usually hype, or you usually talk and sell a fight usually more than you.
Especially not when both men are defined by their losses to the same destroyer. Tank Romero was ahead against Davis, outboxing him, frustrating him until the 6th round, when Tank folded him up against the ropes with a crushing barrage. 1 year later, Garcia got folded with a liver shot from the same man. Different rounds, same ending, same humiliation. It bonded them, but also set them against each other in the eyes of the public. Who did better? Who hit Tank harder? Who showed more heart?
Who hit a little harder though? Was it Ryan or was it Rolly? Because they both clearly.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly hit hard.
Yeah.
People be sleeping on Rolly because he been obviously, I don't know how to say it, obviously, but yeah, if he don't got no chin now, so Rolly be getting caught, but Rolly, he can hit, bro. Like, he can hit. He's the only person I felt like when he swung.
Romero might have lost first, but he bounced back faster. He stopped Barroso in 9 to win the WBA 140 pounds title. He became a world champion while Garcia was still fighting demons and ducking rankings that stung, and Romero noticed the disappearing act. When I was originally ranked by the WBA in 2020, Ryan was ranked number 2. The second I went to number 7, he just miraculously fell out of the rankings, Romero said, because he knows I would have pressed for the fight. That wasn't a conspiracy theory. It was a shot, a claim that Garcia dodged him, that behind all the smiles and online mutual respect talk, Garcia wanted nothing to do with Romero when it mattered, and now that the fight is on, Romero is making it clear this is his moment to expose Garcia, but Garcia isn't clean either.
Don't try too much. Rolly's gonna give you everything you want, so kind of just gonna let the fight come to me, and then I'm gonna take over. I'm a better fighter all around, so I feel like
his comeback win over Devin Haney, arguably the biggest win of his career, was immediately overshadowed by a failed test. 3 failed tests, to be precise. Garcia says it was contaminated. The commission says he suspended. The court of public opinion is split right down the middle.
No doubt. Rolly, how you feel about this fight with Ryan, man? It's a big fight for you. It's a fight that obviously you win and put you on a different level. Talk to us.
It's a good time. And what you mean a different level? Ryan's never been world champion. I've been world champion.
Romero, he's not buying it. He says Garcia's real advantage wasn't the peds, it was the weight. Garcia came in over 2 pounds. That's where the real edge was, Romero said. They say it's about the tests that had nothing to do with it. Then he hits where it hurts. Haney's performance. Devin also fought like an idiot, Romero said. If I had Devin's boxing ability and long arms, I would have tried to box.
Good question. How's everybody doing? Haven't talked to you guys in a while. Hope that everybody's doing good.
Yeah, everyone's having a blessed day. Rolly, we coming.
That's classic Romero, bold, unfiltered, and never afraid to step on toes. But it's also strategic. He's pushing the narrative that Garcia's win was fraudulent, that the fight shouldn't even count, and that he's walking into the ring in May as the real challenger, not just physically, but morally. The clean one, the honest one, the one who didn't need a scale advantage or a chemist. Meanwhile, Garcia has agreed to Olympic-style drug testing for both the Romero and Haney fights, a move to clear his name or a public relations necessity. Either way, it's another line drawn in this rivalry. Romero didn't ask for it, but he's riding it, and Garcia, he's quiet, but the silence feels loud.
Rolly Romero is an opponent for you.
He wasn't my first choice. It was Pitbull Cruz, but things played out a different way.
How long will Rolly last with you in the ring?
2 seconds. Facts. There you go. He answered it for me. About 2 seconds. Nah, he's gonna come to fight. I'm not taking him lightly or anything like that. I'm still gonna train my best. I just gotta, prepare well, and I know I'm the better fighter. I'm gonna knock him out.
And then there's the talk of the future. Haney versus Garcia, 2 likely lined up for October. Romero doesn't care. They can still fight. I'm not in the way, he said. I don't give about what happens after I fight Ryan. That has nothing to do with me. That's not humility. That's a challenge. That's Romero telling the world, you think this is just a setup fight, a stepping stone for Garcia to reach Haney. Think again. He's coming to wreck the plan.
Ryan Garcia is not chasing championships. He's basically just wants to be a model.
Well, he didn't make way for his last 4 title fights, and he didn't try to make way with Tank, so yeah, you're not chasing a belt.
What's the game plan to beat Ryan Garcia?
I already got a game plan.